Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 Kaiserreich with me, Alpha Mega and German Empire. I apologize for a bit of a jump back in the history, but for some reason the event for new governor in Middle Africa didn't fire after we conducted the investigation when I loaded the autosave. So I actually went back and I replayed the last episode in just like 5 to 10 minutes on high speed because I didn't have to read anything. I've done everything the same as before. So now we just have to vote on the black dossier again. We're gonna launch the formal investigation into the corruption scandal. I just want to make sure that I'm doing everything correctly because something might have broken before. We are in a slightly worse position off in Spain than we were before, but we're gonna fix it quickly. There really isn't much that needs to be done here. We just need to keep pushing on against the enemy and make sure that that works. The fight in German East Asia is over, and what I actually also noticed is that the Austrian Empire, we haven't really checked that before, is advancing quickly into Hungary. So I'm interested in seeing what's gonna happen there. As far as fight in the United States go, it's still fairly even, though for some reason the United States of America landed some of their forces over here, or maybe an event spawned them. I haven't really noticed that before, but they are now advancing from Charleston and Savannah towards Atlanta and Columbia. So we're gonna see how that's gonna go. As far again as our forces go, we are going to advance this way, trying to gobble up some territory here, and with a bit of luck we can encircle and destroy this unit, and with a bit of luck we might even encircle these units here, which would be kind of cool. The Carlist Spain is actually... oh, they're advancing, and they have way more factories, so... well, we don't really have much of a choice here but continue with what we're doing already. So let's hope that's gonna be the right way to go. Ukraine requests recovery aid. We've already went through this. We're gonna grant them the money. We want to help our allies, so you guys go this way. Actually, we're gonna stay here. And we are going to attack both here. Well, no, we're going to attack here. This will lock these units behind the enemy lines and might actually lead to a pretty desired outcome. We are improving our efficiency. We're working on the Zip 1, so things are going fairly well. Everything should be the same as it was before. So we'll see. Okay. You guys can attack here. You are going to support that line. This should be extremely easy because that's just a militia unit. You can actually advance there. Yep, we're getting reinforced, so this is pretty good. This, yep, we've managed to split their units here. That is actually really amazing because it means these units will get encircled and destroyed, which will hurt one of the opponents. Hoffmann versus Richthofen. An exciting day for the history of aviation. Manfred von Richthofen has accepted Louis Hoffmann challenge. Today both pilots flying customized Fokker 11s started in Dar es Salaam in Middle Africa for the first solo flight, an air race around the world. His Imperial Majesty has wished best luck and Godspeed to both pilots. And this is the event that I unfortunately clicked away. Georg Michaelis dies. The former Reichskanzler Georg Michaelis died today at the age of 78, succeeding von Bethmann Hollweg as Imperial Chancellor in 1917, the first and until now the only commoner to have acceded to the post of German Chancellor, he was considered by many as the stooge of the Hindenburg-Ludendorff dictatorship, being forced to resign and replaced by Hindenburg after Ludendorff grew dissatisfied with him in 1919. As a former Reich Chancellor, he received a state funeral, but the Kaiser pointedly refused to attend. He was a common and a stooge, but a Chancellor above all. Okay. Units are being pushed out of here, but we are advancing. Oh, the French Republic declared war on someone. On Vali? Here. Wadi Empire. Vadai Loyalists. Muhammad Urad ibn Ibrahim. Okay, these guys are most likely going to get steamrolled over. I wouldn't be really surprised by that. Okay. So you can join this fight, and if that works... Okay, second level of passive defense has been attained. We are finishing this factory. And once we take this area, we no longer get effects of Philippines aid program. Okay, Hoffman wins. Louise Hoffman has just landed in Dar es Salaam. She is now officially the first person to fly alone around the world. Manfred von Richthofen has already congratulated his opponent over the radio. Talking to the assembled reporters, Fräulein Hoffman urged girls and women in Germany to pursue their dreams, whatever may stand in their way. Cool. I wonder if that's random or if that always happens. And our Karoist, no, not Karoist, our, well, royal units, I guess, are actually advancing across the river again. Well, okay then, this allows us to eliminate these units here. Totalist in the Bharatiya Commune. As the leader of the Bharatiya Commune Maximist faction and its recently elected head of state, Subhas Chandra Bose gave a fiery speech to an electrified crowd in Calcutta today, promising that his new totalist government would do whatever it took to deal a death blow to the colonialist lapdogs of the northern dominion of India and the decadent oppressors of the Western Prince Federation. So Bharatiya Commune. Okay, there's a war brewing between these. He claimed that the Bharatiya Commune would stand on its own 2 feet to accomplish its task and prove the rest of the world that India is a force to be reckoned with. So Bharatiya hates everyone, pretty much. And these guys are still trying to take Travancore. As long as they are not attacking us, I am not entirely mad at them. Okay, you guys can join this attack. Okay, we can eliminate them. The Peru-Bolivian Confederation declared war on Ecuador. Okay, well, how this gonna go is fairly easy to, predict. That's not something that we would like to see happen. Okay, so you guys are decimating these. Oh, we're actually supported by one of the Mountain Division. These guys, right? Yeah. So that's a good victory because we're gonna eliminate a large amount of these guys. And at this point we really have to start pushing against the Karoists because the CNT FAI are starting to get really shafted, and we don't want this to, have them collapse and swallowed by the Karoist Spain. So while we will continue with this, we really need to, at this point, support an attack against these folk, because that should be our primary goal right now. So let's go. How short are we on tanks? 19. Okay, so that's not that bad. The production is up to 1.45 per week. We're actually increasing the efficiency really well. The next factor is coming really soon, so we're gonna actually have a lot of good things here happening. Go, go, go. And we'll start pushing northwards. We need to take Madrid and push towards Valladolid. Okay, when will you leave this area? In 2 hours. And that's our queue. They have really good infantry units, but their strength, they're, I think, really exhausted. They're not having a good and easy time replenishing their units, which is great for us. Not so much for them, but great for us. Okay, we could support our horses in United States. I think we're gonna stay away from that conflict. I really don't have a horse in that. Actually, is there anyone who's particularly friendly to us? The American Union State, actually. Well, never mind. The German candidate becomes the new High Commissioner of the Legation Cities. Following the outbreak of the Second American Civil War, the legation cities, heavily reliant on American protection and influence, fell into a power vacuum. The Legation Council had to vote on a new High Commissioner to lead the mandate into the future, and it seems that they have chosen Ambassador Bodenheimer, the German delegate. This probably signals an anti-Japanese turn in the cities and possibly a pro-Zivi alignment. Okay, I'll take the free political power. Okay, if we could break through these lowlands and potentially launch an attack on Madrid, because this looks like it's gonna happen. 2 infantry units attacking a militia. Yeah, and they're breaking through here. So the Kingdom of Spain has turned around and it's actually pushing northwards pretty heavily. That's great to see. Oh, and we have our new beautiful Tirpitz class that we celebrated last time. So, what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna relegate these 2 Deutschland class ships to the second Schlachtgeschwader. Actually, these 2. And we are going to assign you guys to the main fleet, to the first Schlachtgeschwader. The second ship is gonna be ready in a week, and then we're gonna send you to training. Okay, we have the 92nd Infantry Division ready. And we are not training any units. I think we can, yes, we can easily start training. Could we... No, we're short on infantry equipment. Let's go with 3 divisions though this time. Because we really need to increase our army capabilities. Travancore was next. Okay, so that's the end of the war in the Princely Federation. Come on, push, push, push. The Portuguese Middle Africa dispute. Our Middle African governor has come to us with a request for aid. He speaks of Portugal supporting bandits that murdered German and African police and endangered our rule in Africa. What should we do? We shall take up the matter with Portugal ourselves. Okay. But I'm kind of worried that we didn't see anything about von Goering. Last time we actually had this happen really quickly, and this time nothing is happening. Okay, well anyway, we get 2 civilian factories, so let's continue with Zip 2, which is gonna give us 3 more civilian factories. The first phase of the Civil Industrialisierungsplan has shown promise, but there is more yet to come. At least some of the worst social and economic disaster has been alleviated though. So let's get that. Yeah, we are really crushing them. They were at like 54%. Though, honestly, we are also losing quite a lot of heavy tanks here. This is not great. But I mean, Portugal denied our request. The Portuguese government refused to discuss internal affairs with foreign nations. This is not on at all. And this is not on at all, and we have sent them a strongly worded letter reminding them of their duties to us. Unacceptable. Tell Middle Africa they can deal with it. Okay, well, is there gonna be a war? Okay, so we've taken... Hey, Madrid has been taken! Amazing. Cool. So this should heavily help with... Yeah, that helped with their industry massively. 3 factories have been gained. Nice. Okay, we need to push this way. Yeah, they're starting to have support issues. Actually, stop. You attack and you're just gonna support this. And we push here next. Okay. And we'll try to cross the river here. Nice, everything is going according to plan. I wonder if the victory of Kingdom of Spain is going to benefit us somehow down the line. I kinda doubt it. But, you know, you can always dream. Okay, 1.71, so we're gonna get definite to 3, maybe even 4 heavy tanks per week. The sovereign governor. Oh no! Did we lose them as a... No, okay. So what's happening? Hermann von Göring has refused to step down. Through his intermediary Karl Schmidt, he has argued that the governor is a sovereign office, able to step outside the law and secure with loyal members of his army. We have no easy means of resolving the crisis. Having won the Kenyatta-South affair, Schmidt argues that this situation takes precedence from the affair and therefore should be subject to the same ruling. Issue a new warrant for von Göring's arrest. Step down for now. Okay, so obviously in the previous episode we were lucky with that, and now we are not. So I think that if we issue an arrest, he is going to declare war on us, isn't he? God damn it. And they also declared war on Portugal. The Mozambique Bush War. Though there are some that believe the old-fashioned colonial wars are a relic of the pre-Weltkrieg era, recent events in Africa have shown that man's thirst for battle on the Dark Continent is not in any immediate danger of abating. Growing tensions between German Middle Africa and the Portuguese colonies have degenerated in recent months from somewhat farcical disputes involving little more than cattle raiding into open conflict in Mozambique and Angola, with colonial troops under white officers on both sides waging fruitless guerrilla war that is sure to cost many lives. And they think it's worth it. Sovereignists dominate Middle Africa. The press back in Berlin has been abuzz with reports about sweeping political changes taking place within the traditional secretive Middle African colonial administration. Despite the colony's governor von Göring having undergone a bruising legal battle with the German courts, it appears that his political survival has greatly emboldened the so-called Self-Verwalter faction in Dar es Salaam, using the legal principle established in the case of Kenyatta versus South that within Middle Africa the governor's sovereignty cannot be infringed. Göring's more hardline faction has become ascendant domestically. The Dark Continent is sure to get darker under the influence of these figures, many of whom have long treated Middle Africa as little more than a personal fiefdom. Well, we're gonna issue the warrant. If he wants war, then we will give him war, but this is not exactly what I've been hoping for. Actually, no, you guys are gonna go here. We're gonna push here and then cross into the area surrounding Madrid. But that sucks. Before we were able to do this, and this time the dice have turned against us. That really sucks. Okay, but we have a ton of command power now. So let's give you guys aggressive assaulter, huh? No, organization first and charismatic. And you will be next, the cavalry commander. We're gonna have to reform our military quite severely. Okay. So can we actually push further? No, let's try to clear this area around Madrid. So we can go north. And once this attack fails, I mean, screw it, we're just gonna join, because this would take forever. And then we're gonna, yeah, because they are planning an attack as well. Now what's happening? Is this still our colony? I wonder what's gonna happen. Well, our situation prevails. Why have you stopped? Is there... No, we have the combat whiff we need. Come the hell on. Okay. Third level of passive defense. Let's get the fourth one so that we don't suffer major issues. Can't we? We really need the signal companies on these tank divisions, because that's a nightmarish low chance for joining. Okay, but concentrated industry is done now, giving us extra output on our factories. Cool, 2 tanks per week, and yeah, we're gonna get to 4 per week, easily. So nothing here at this point that we would really need. The fuel refining would be good, but let's not go with that for now. I think we'll... Navy. Navy is something that we need to not neglect. But these are improved airborne catapult. What's the difference here? Surface detection 7, 10. Sub detection 2.5, 3.5. Okay. And passive sonar and active sonar. These are not... What's this? Cruiser submarine. Aha. Air. Anew bomber. Aha. Survivability studies. Self-sealing fuel tanks. Photo reconnaissance. Okay. Heavy machine guns. Range improvements. Extra fuel tanks. I think we already have this one, don't we? That's the weird thing, that sometimes you get access to technology that you already have. Fire control 1, anti-air. Yeah, we do have access to that. That's weird. I guess we got it from something else that I'm not familiar with. Fuel refining, engineering. Let's get the radio though. The radio is going to give us reinforcement and coordination is really good. So let's get radio. Adopting the invention of amateur radio operators and extending the use of FM radio will reduce radio interference and allow us to find new uses for radio technology. And excavation coming in 7 days. Oh yeah, this is looking good. Okay, finally! One of our tank divisions managed to join. Yeah, and Madrid is getting safe. Amazing. Which one is that? Is the second Hudson division? Okay. So the first one can actually encircle them, because that will allow us to not only defeat this unit, but actually eliminate it. Ah, okay, well, too late. Well, no, not too late, we got it. Cool. So we are actually doing really good. This might be done. Serbia took the IMRO Yeah, Imra, Macedonia uprising has been crushed. Yeah, I think we need to push towards the river, and we're gonna stop there and turn east and try to encircle this territory, at which point we pretty much won the war. Oh, you're trying to attack us, that's cute. Okay, you can gain some new... Yeah, you can get the Guerrilla Fighter, but I don't want that. How far are you with the Armor Leader? 23%. And where did we... Oh, we left the infantry unit all the way over there. So you can actually go to Cuenca. I have nearly forgot that we had that. Okay, once you repel this attack across the river into the tank fire, we will be able to support us. Actually, there's another division coming at you, but yeah, this is going to be devastating to them. 66. Gotcha. So excavation 1 is finished, giving us resource gain efficiency of plus 10%. Do we go with the second one? No. Let's get the field hospitals working. A casualty doesn't need to mean a dead soldier. Having immediate medical attention available for our wounded brought back to the rear is the first step towards ensuring this. Actually, with the issue that we have with manpower, this is going to be a must-have for us. So let's get that done. And where's the infantry unit? Yep. We're just going to cross in there and... I'll be okay with it. Okay, so this attack is going really well. Wow, you're getting... Snap, how come you're losing this? You really shouldn't be. Is that the same unit? 8th Division? No. It's probably one of these divisions that's attacking. Yeah, that one is attacking here as well. So by attacking it, we are actually making sure this is happening. Yeah, but this war is almost done. Okay, Russia took 7th state. Avash Orda has capitulated, which means that Russia is on the path to military build-up. Cool. Anyway, I think I'm gonna end the episode here. Zip 2 is coming nicely. Zip 3 is going to finish our ascendance towards Gehaltskürzung, then Black Monday reforms, and then experimental research and extra research funding. Because the economy is still struggling really heavily, so we really need that done. But we're working, you know, we're working on that. We're gonna get 2 more military factories. I think I'm gonna put both of them. Yeah, actually, let's do that. Put both of them immediately on the anti-tank, because that is the equipment that we will want to have available for our infantry units. I mean, the 1948 Infantry Division is going to need that, so we need to start working on that as fast as possible. Cool. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me. Now, see you in the next episode where we are going to continue. But yeah, I'm pretty happy that from the verge of defeat, we are pulling through our combined support the Spain from the defeat, and we are pushing them towards victory. And Hungary is getting eliminated as well. United States still very uncertain, though the elimination of these forces down here bodes poorly for United States of America. We'll see. Anyway, see you next time.